Hey, my name is Lorenzo Pedro, and today's question is, how does literature affect our emotions? We're only human. We're designed to feel a certain way, and to also have a personal opinion on mostly everything. And with our personal opinions, we usually generate an emotion towards what we're referring to. We're all emotional. We consciously and unconsciously create emotions when we're exposed to various entertainment mediums that draw us in and captivate us, such as the movies we watch, the television programs we tune in, the performances we go see, the music we listen to, and even the literature we read. Literature helps us to comprehend and understand the world around us. Because of literature, we are able to explore human condition, relate to certain feelings and emotions, and it lets us know how and why people are able to think and feel. This platform also gives its audience the opportunity to progress their minds, and it promotes cultural expansion. Because of the authors and well-written literature, we are given the opportunity to walk into their cultural shoes, to learn and understand certain things we can't do on our own. Without the amazing gift of literature, we would have minimal insight on human behavior. A product marketer would use a billboard or an ad for a specific item for it to get more attention. Writers are not only writing literature, but they're also promoting it by using certain words and mechanisms that will both engage and hook the reader to keep on reading, which will resonate with us. When he was alive over 2,000 years ago, the well-known Greek philosopher Aristotle came to the conclusion that there were three mechanisms that attract and persuade an audience, which can attribute to writers and their literature. They were ethos, logos, and pathos. These tactics can be used in literature. Starting with ethos, it is used to overall appeal the reader using ethics and evidence to support their claim. Logos, on the other hand, is used to appeal and convince the audience by using logic and reasoning. And pathos is used to persuade a reader by personally appealing to their personal emotions. We see ethos in Adichie's TED Talk when she talks about her personal struggles. Her argument is valid because we know that African American women have not been treated equally in the past. She gives us insight on her personal struggles that only assure us that individuals who are marginalized go through a very tough time. She mentions in her talk that there is no possibility of connection as human equals. She says this because she knows that for a very long time it's very hard for people to come together and coexist. Knowing that she is black and African American, this is very hard for a lot of people. We see logos in the death of Walter and Gunner, where we understand the struggles of a soldier and his service in the Korean War. Logos is identified as using historical and literal examples, which we can see here since the author draws the audience in with raw historically correct details as to how the war would have been in that point in history. This poem enables readers to learn about the Korean War in a way textbooks won't. Readers are immediately forced into the actual setting, and we truly get to feel what soldiers were experiencing. The author does this so readers understand the war and its struggles. We gain knowledge about a specific time in history. Authors use pathos to invoke sympathy, which makes the readers feel what the author wants them to feel. They also use it to draw pity and to inspire and even prompt action. This tries to resonate with human suffering and experience. Its main goal is to feel emotional about the literature. We definitely feel empathy for the kid in the story, Queer Theory According to My Grandmother. We learn that the very old-fashioned grandmother assumes and creates personal ideas about what gender is and how it should be. The reader finds empathy in the grandson because his identity is personally threatened and attacked by his own grandmother. Aristotle's three-point mechanism enables both the writer and the reader to emotionally come together. This is crucial for how we feel, which then makes us feel a certain way about literature. These techniques also help us to get to know the meaning behind the words and for there to be less room for ambiguity. Lastly, our emotions change by so many triggers, but when focused, literature can create emotional moments. Literature goes beyond feelings and lets us experiment with our emotional spectrum. Literature affects our emotions by creating still moments and can't be replicated. It sets a mood and creates a different world for readers.
Created using Powtoon.